Okay, I was had to cut the music off real quick. Copyright issues, but y'all already know how it is. Just want to talk to you guys real quick. So, what I've been doing lately on my YouTube channel. First and foremost, I said this on my social media page, but I want to go ahead and say and thank you to each and every last one of you all who has subscribed to my channel. Of course, there are others out there who does movie reviews, who does gameplay as well. Sorry, that's under my mouth right there. Don't worry about that. I'm not gonna edit that out. Y'all gonna for all you new people, you're gonna figure out that some things I don't edit out. Some things I do, but we gonna keep the party going. That's how we do it here on King Jaffe channel. Like what I want to talk about. Oh yeah, so yeah. Anyway, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I cannot thank you enough for it. It means a lot to me. I think I'm now sitting at 100 and I went from what at the beginning of this month I had like close to 50, and now I'm sitting at 166 subscribers. So that is a big jump, amazing jump for me. I did have a certain goal that I wanted to reach before I did update everything, and then also some things I'm waiting to come in to me soon, hopefully, so that I can I can really do the update like I want to in its entirety. And I'm talking about name change. So like as soon as I get these things, as soon as everything come into fruition, I'm going to change the whole little King Joffrey name. Or I'll probably keep King Joffrey. You'll probably see a new title um, on the YouTube headline or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. Lately, what I've been doing is that I've been going back into, I've been reaching back into the year 2019 of films that we probably have not seen, of films that you probably haven't seen, that you were skeptical about, and you're like, I don't know if I want to watch that, I don't know if it's good, or you probably missed that film, and you're probably so busy, and I do these movie reviews. And I'll do a couple of movie reviews that have came out, a couple of films that came out this year, even though it hasn't been a lot because of the whole coronavirus been going on. I want to do TV shows, but sometimes I don't have as much time as I make myself to have, as I allow myself to have in order to do these. Like I'm still trying to finish Ozark and catch up on that. I'm still trying to do Handmaid's Tale. I'm still trying to catch up on Better Call Saul, which is a great show, by the way. I'm trying to catch up on so many TV shows, but it's like time is getting away from me. There's not enough hours in the day, or actually it is. I just don't give myself that time. I don't know. We gonna figure it out. But one day when I figure it out, I'll make time for it. But as I digress, um, yeah. So I do. I am doing Final Fantasy for all you gamers out there. I'm doing Final Fantasy 7 for everybody who is not a gamer. If you still would like to tune in just to watch it, just to see what it's about, just to have something to watch, cool. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bet. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like. So Final Fantasy 7 is near and dear to my heart because that was my childhood. That was my first time like really getting into me and my little brother. We finally got into RPGs when Final Fantasy 7 came out, and it was funny because they're like the little. If you go back and watch the original Final Fantasy 7 for all of you who never played it before, who just want to check it out, you see it's like little block figure characters and they're weird and they got the little eyes on it but not the mouth and everything. It's weird. But me and my brother, my friend will talk about it so much that I'm like, what is that? And then I just wound up telling my stepdad or my dad about it. And my stepdad got it for me first. And so got it for us. 'Cause that's where we had all the video games and everything at my mom's house. And so my stepdad bought it for us. We turned it on, played it. We was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then, my parents just walked by and like, what y'all playing? Do you see these characters in a row, and you'll press the button so they can attack, and it comes into. It was like a turn based. It's a turn based video game, and we loved it because the storyline and just playing it because my little brother was playing it with me just because he was my little brother following me, and we come to love it over the years. And plus on top of that, they were cursing on it, and so we thought that was cool as little kids. Just like, yo, that's funny. They cussing them. So we in this thing. We in it to win it. We playing it. And so over time, like I said, we just continue to play this, and this, and we just like playing it. Now that they did the update for Final Fantasy VII remake, and that was like everyone's favorite. and that was the most popular, I guess, since they remade it. And so me and my brother were like, "Oh yeah, we all up in this." And I got my youngest sister playing now that we're playing it, and so I just been having nothing but fun with it. Um, and that's pretty much it right there. That's my childhood. You know how it is when you see something that's your part of your childhood, and you just like, yeah, I want to go back and revisit it. You know, nostalgia kick in. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try to finish that hopefully up before The Last of Us 2 comes out. Trying to see what other video games coming out soon because I'm kind of late on the video game thing. I haven't been doing video games in a while because I've just been so busy with with school and everything else, and just I just fell off on it. Plus, they're expensive. They're really expensive. So I'm getting back into it, and I'll upload some videos of that so you guys can like and comment, subscribe on that. The next film I'm going to do, I missed Ip Man last year, the final, and I heard good things about it. I was skeptical about it because when you do all these sequels for some films, you like I just don't know. But I'm gonna watch Ip Man next. That's gonna be one of my next upcoming reviews. I've been trying to watch Chucky, but I can't seem to find it on Fire Stick. I'm gonna try to watch it. I really don't do scary. For all you that are new, I don't really do scary movies. I don't like paying money to scare the crap out of myself. Even though when I do watch scary movies, I laugh at them because people always want something stupid in these movies. But it's just that I don't got time for that to be all up in here, man. I don't welcome these spirits and stuff. It's more like when when it's the films about evil spirits, because I believe in evil spirits. I believe if you believe in the Holy Ghost, you believe in these evil spirits. But I know my faith is strong, but I just don't want to deal with it. I don't have time for it. But since these they got scary movies coming out like Candyman, I ain't seen his name no more. If you all seen one of my you know rants about that. Why I do not like that dude. Why that was the most scariest movie to me when I was a kid. But then again, you requested him to come and kill you, so it ain't that scary. But anyways, go back and watch that YouTube video about C-Man trailer is here. But I kind of look forward to it. So, but yeah, I'll start doing some scary movies trailers, movie reviews. I'll take time to watch that. Some of those scary movies. Trying to think what else came out. I'm gonna try to look out and see what else is coming out. See what I can review. From last year. I'm gonna try to see what I can review from last year to see what I can review. And a couple things that came out this year that I missed. Bloodshot came out. I wasn't too fun or keen of I wasn't too fun of going to watch it. I wish Jason David Frank, the original OG Green Ranger, White Ranger, him, because he did like a little web series. I wished he would have did that. That would have been great. I would love to see that because I'm not saying the dude is hurting financially, but I would love to see one of my childhood heroes get in on that and get more roles because I just would love to saw. I would love to see that. I thought it would have been pretty dope. I think he would have did better. I don't know how Vin Diesel did. I kept hearing that it's not great, but I'm not going to go in on that. I got to see it for myself. It's probably one of those action films that should have came out when he was at his triple X State of the Union type of phase going on. I don't know. We'll see it when I check it out. Trying to think what other films came out. Know a couple kid movies probably came out. I'll do that for you guys. See how they are to warn you ahead of time. Is it corny? Is it cheesy? Is it worth watching? Is it something that you can just watch? Just straight up watch while do something in the background. You work on something in the background, just have something playing on in the background. I do that for you. Um, like I said earlier in my couple of my other reviews, I try not to really go in and bash these movies and these TV shows like I want to. If you see me in person, hey, we'll have at it. But I try my best not to because since I am trying to become an actor and trying to break out, I never know if I'm going to wind up working with that person or those celebrities or that producer or director, and they go back and look at this channel, and be like, "Oh man, you bashed my film." I'll try my best. I'll try my best, but when you put something bad out there, and I just got to go in on you, I got to. Oh God, I have to. I have to be honest. So, but I try my best. What I wanted to do is I do have some trophies that I have that I would like to do as a grading scale, and this is one particular trophy that I found, and it's like a that trophy pretty much says that you did your best. That's what the trophy says. Or it's one trophy that just has a skunk on it and just say you stink. Um, and if it comes to that, I'll order those trophies and then I'll just show it up like, hey, wow, that's what I think about this film. You did your best, or try again. And because there are some directors out there that make a masterpiece, and then they come and hit you with this, and you like, why did you make this? So the same thing with some celebrities. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. What's coming forward? What I'm going to be working on? What I'm going to be doing. For all you out there who is that police siren? I don't know. Anyways, ain't getting me. So, I do. Of course, like I said, I act, and I'm somewhat directing, I guess you could say, because I make my own creations. Like for example, I'm let me tell you what I'm working on. Bad Luck Ben, which is supposed to be a a dramedy, comedy and a drama. That's something I'm working on, and I'm still looking for a couple actors and actresses to fill in some roles because some people have to drop out because the coronavirus. They're still not unsure, or just they couldn't commit to it, or they just got some other projects going on, which is understandable. Not mad at you at all for that. Hopefully, I do get a chance to work with those individuals later on. So, pretty much, Bad Luck Ben is about a guy who is pretty much he. How can I explain it? He pretty much is well hated at his office that he works at, but because of some unfortunate circumstances, he's trying to do better. And because of what he has done in the past, the people that he's worked with is looking at him as like, nah, we trying to do everything we can to sabotage your life and come at you. So it's a comedy. One of my projects. Hopefully, and I actually no, I actually yeah, I finished the script. We tried to film it before this whole little coronavirus thing started hitting. Um, I want to say that that day right there was just like a little practice day, but since the virus hit, I want to go ahead and say that it gave me a chance to sit back and look at things on this character and that character and add these lines and that lines, and it gave me more of a time and opportunity to fix what need to be fixed, and which is great. So to make it better than what it is. So that'll probably be like my first one, um, first little short film. Well, I won't say it'll probably be like an hour or so, and I'll upload it to my YouTube channel for you guys to watch. When all this is when it's better and clear to work in public, and I would like for you guys tuning in to watch my very first one, and hopefully as get time gets better, I get better along with with this filming and with this character and with these dialogues and everything as it get better as it goes along. Another one I am working on is I don't. I know people should probably say you shouldn't give out my ideas, but hey, this is my ideas. This is my YouTube channel. I'm here. I said it first. Try to steal it from me if you want to. I'm suing you, and you're gonna help me and my family go get rich. But anyways, so there's another one that I want to work on called "I'm Not Famous," and I gotta be careful with that one because there are so I gotta be careful with all these projects because it's always someone out there who has created something similar to what you create, and you got to zig where they zag. You know what I mean? So you don't want to make it all fall into. You don't want it all to seem like the same stick or the same characters or the same storyline. You want to try to tweak some things to where it's like, okay, it kind of remind me of this. So, especially when you first starting off, it kind of remind me of this, but you did this, that, that, and that, and you changed the storyline, and this one unpredictable, and so this one made it better. So, and I'm calling it I'm Not Famous because it's a character. Pretty much, he is an extra. He's a Hollywood extra. I'm still debating if I wanted to be like Hollywood or some made up, famous place like Hollywood that you be like, okay, this is your version of Hollywood. This is it's not called Hollywood, but it's your version, and this is what it's called. So he's a Hollywood extra who's just trying to make it big, but he kind of gets screwed over, and he gets these small roles, and he's just trying to make it while providing for himself, his family, his friends, and he's dealing with these crazy directors, crazy writers, crazy characters. He's dealing with a childhood friend who's getting better roles than him, and that's pretty much yeah, and that's pretty much it. It's like, let's say for example, how can I put it? Well, you guys already got the gist of it. I was going to go into a whole thing out my whole selling point on how Terry Crews was an extra on Training Day. For all you who pay attention to that part where Denzel was just going off saying King Kong ain't got ish on me, and if you look around, you'll start and seeing everybody, all the gangsters out there. Terry Crews was in that crowd. He just standing over there, me mugging Denzel, and you were like, oh man, that's Terry Crews. And you was like, for example, or let's say in the episode of Martin that my brother-in-law told me about. There's an episode of Martin where Tommy and Martin and Gina went to like a swingers. That episode I'm talking about. Went to a swingers party, and a girl that was on Tommy's back was Lisa Ray. So some people just don't realize that until you get older. They be like, "Oh man, look, it's Lisa Ray. Look, Wendy Williams is on Martin and stuff." So yeah, that's pretty much the character right there. He's a Hollywood extra trying to make it big, but he continues to get screwed over, and on his journey to grabbing that Hollywood fame that he's so he's fighting for. He's trying to get it, but he can't get it. So and there's another project I want to work on. It's a zombie apocalypse one, and it's a zombie apocalypse one and a western one. Both of those are going to take some money for me to save up for costumes and makeup and everything. I do have friends and others who say they want to be a part of it. They can help out and chip out, which is great, cool, bet, and which I love that. But it's going to take some time. I already pretty much got the story in my head. Pretty much, it's about three main roommates, three main characters who pretty much are dealing with everyday life, but they are also dealing with the zombie apocalypse. And I gotta, like I said, it's been done before, but I got to zig where everybody else zag, so I can, and it's going to be a comedy. Um, so far, my first few projects are going to be comedies because working being as an actor, we're always doing majority of work that we're doing is something drama filled, and I wanted to do comedy to showcase our skills as comedians, as and showing our range as actors what we can do, um, and it's just refreshing sometimes when you get something different, so you can see your range and as an actor and as a director or writer, and stretch that muscle to show people, showcase people, hey, I'm not just one dimensional person, or I don't want to be typecast, or if you do get typecast, hey, it's all good. You still get money. Go for it. Keep going until you get that big break. But you just want to have something in your repertoire and your resume showing that you can do this, you can do that, and I just don't can't do. I don't just do drama. I can do comedy. I don't just do comedy. I can do scary movies, and that's what I'm trying to do with the projects that I'm doing. Um, and that's pretty much it right there. So Zombie Apocalypse, three main characters who are pretty much dealing with everyday life, and they're dealing with zombie apocalypse, and it's comedy behind it. I don't want to get too much into it. I'll tell you about some of the scenes. I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you guys to see it when we create it, and I'm going to create this. Um, I'll come rain, hell, sleet, or snow. I'm going to create this film. So there is also a western that I wanted to create. When I was writing it, it gives you that Quentin Tarantino film, and then I had to really practice this one because it started to feel more like the Hateful Eight, and that's why I'm like I don't want to do that. I want to I want to create something different than what it is, different than what that film is. So I got to play around with that and try to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Of course, I also got skits that I'm trying to come up with that I'll use anybody who's not even an actor. I'll just use them as extra or just use them for the scene if they just want to have fun with it. Just and that's pretty much it. That's me. So I'm like my homeboy or my friend, she was like, anybody. I was like, hey, can I get this? Can I do this? Yeah, cool. Yeah, come on, be a part of it. Be a part of history. That I'm just that type of person. Of course, I do have a team that I work with. We're trying to get things together and do everything, do what we can during this whole little virus thing, and keep it going. So, and it's like we're on. We can, but we can't because I don't want to put people's lives in jeopardy. I know there are people out there that's partying and whatever, but for me, if I were to put others in that predicament, I will feel sick to myself. It's my stomach, and I would hate that. So, uh, and the end game, like I said, once I establish myself as an actor and win that Oscar, I want to slowly build up a filming and acting studio here in Houston. And sorry, that was my burp. And that'll be my way of giving back to the community, and saying, hey, there's a new. There are of course other filming and acting studios out there, other play ensemble theater, alley theater. Cool, bet. There's more room for one of us. There's a lot of room for one of there's a lot of room for all of us. So and that's what I'm trying to do. Keep this good art going, give people another option to get some practice in, um, and get their careers going, get their dream going. I don't know how crazy how big this is going to be when I get there, but I'm thinking like, man, if I could ever reach the amount of where I can, if me and my friends or just me and myself, if I can have the amount of cash to knock down the Astrodome or knock down half of the Astrodome or something, and just have the Astrodome as that new Hollywood location for Houston, Texas, that would be dope. I think that will open a lot of doors for a lot of people, and that'll be beautiful to see because I don't know what they're doing with the Astrodome. They're just sitting there collecting dust, and rats, and homeless people. But that would be dope to have right next to NRG Stadium. Just seeing that just kind of makes me smile, and it kind of brings a tear to my eyes. So I'm trying not to cry right there, man. So I'm not trying to cry right there on that one. So, but anyways, that's the end game right there, and also to continue to put on great performances from others. So that's pretty much it. We'll talk some more later this week. Until then, I just want you guys to be good, be safe, be healthy, help out others the best way you can if you can. Be safe out there. Wash your hands, sanitize. Um, don't go to any places if you don't have to go there, don't go there. Just be safe. Let's be smart during the whole coronavirus. Uh, and that's all I have for you guys. So until next time, Joffy out. You guys have a good one. More gameplay coming soon with Final Fantasy VII, probably later this week, probably tomorrow, probably Wednesday. I don't know. I got to see how everything flows. But once again, thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for everybody who's been here at the beginning. Continue to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And that's pretty much it. Oh, if you have some films or TV shows, well, let's just say films right now. 'Cause I can't get to the TV shows. If you have any, excuse me, if you have any films that you haven't seen yet, that you're skeptical of, that you don't want to waste your time on, or if you have any films that you have seen that you want me to do a movie review on, hit me up. Let me know social media, this channel, and we'll go from there. So till then, you guys have a good one. Peace.